Speaking of cutie patooties, I've got two of them on the couch right now. We're talking about Second Cycle Community Cycle Center. Welcome, John Butler. You are the Deputy Director of Second Cycle Community Cycle, right across the street here from TV Tacoma. I know that commute was rough, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty hard to get here on time.
It is.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm telling you.
8 a.m.'s early.
That
so.
crosswalk, it can be dangerous.
Yeah.
But
thanks for having us on.
You're welcome. And thanks for making the trek. Connor Brimage, you are a Second Cycle participant in the Community Center program. Connor, welcome to Cityline.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Good to have you here. Groovy t-shirt you've got on.
Thank you.
You both have groovy t-shirts. So, John, first off, tell us about Second Cycle and how it serves the Tacoma community if people have never heard of this before.
Yeah, absolutely. So Second Cycle is a community cycling center. I call it a community cycling center because I truly believe that we're a lot different and we're not just a bike shop. We're a place where people can find belonging, community, education, and resources. We have new and used bikes. We have tons of programmings, whether you're 6 or 60, we've got something for you. We've got events and rides. We have programs that, people like Connor, participants like Connor can come, get what they need, learn what they want, and honestly, hopefully get into cycling. So that's what we're hoping to do over there.
This sounds like a place I just want to hang out after a long day and just feel the energy, the love, the support while I'm working on that bike. So Connor, tell us, how did you first get involved in Second Cycle and what has it been like for you?
Yeah, so Second Cycle, I first got involved with them about a year and a half ago. I got a secondhand bike as a Christmas gift, and was looking to do some work on it.
Yeah.
And I was recommended that I go to Second Cycle, and they are pretty good about making sure I have what I need to repair, fix, do whatever with my bike.
Yeah, we've got some internal shots here. So this is where you get to take care of your bike, isn't it?
Yeah.
I love this. And I love the fact that, it reminds me of my dad when I got my first car. He was like, you better be able to change the oil and change a tire. Well, this day and age, bicycles are everywhere. So you better be able to fix your bike if the chain drops off, if you unfortunately crash and your handlebars are crooked. Those are all things that can be repaired or looked at Second Cycle. Isn't that right, Connor?
Yeah.
I love that. John, when you think about the kind of opportunities do young people like Connor gain through your programs, you must just see a lot of learning that goes on.
Yeah, absolutely. We have a variety of different programs, everything from internships to learn how to ride, clubs to full-on earn a bike classes where people are overhauling bikes for 6 weeks at a time, learning how to redo the whole braking system. We have riding clubs where, for example, that's like what Connor was part of. It's a program called Just Riding Around. It's funded through the CCA, through WSDOT, and our partners at Cascade Bicycle Club. So yeah, participants are able to sign up for free.
Wow.
At the end of the program, they pretty much learn how to ride around streets and be safe. They learn a lot of active transportation principles, how to put their bikes on the bus, how to cross railroad tracks, everything you need in order to feel like a confident, safe cyclist. So,
yes.
And at the end of the program, the bike that they've been riding is a new bike, so they actually earn that bike, a lock, a helmet, a flat kit, and we're trying to equip them with the things that they need and able to be able to go out there and ride around safely and commute.
Right.
And that was actually like the program that Connor participated in.
So Connor, when you think about that program, what's the one thing you've learned at Second Cycle that's stuck with you or shaped how you think about your bike or your community?
One thing that has stuck with me the most during my time with the people at Second Cycle is my sense of community. Mm-hmm. Tacoma has a very active cycling community. There's at least hundreds of groups, hundreds of people that get together and just ride around Tacoma. And I didn't know any of that before I did the Just Riding Around program. And after completing that program, not only was I able to know how to do proper bike safety, how to signal the traffic, I also was able to get out and talk to different people who shared similar hobbies, activities to me. And I really appreciate that.
Yeah, but God, that is incredible. The gift of confidence that you talk about and that I can see all over your face in terms of getting out in that community, and also knowing how to safely be in an urban community with your bike. I never had to learn that because I didn't ride in it. I didn't live in an urban community. I lived out in the country. So I didn't have to worry about that. But that is something that Second Cycle does a beautiful job of teaching. John, how does community support like city funding make these programs possible?
Yeah, absolutely. So we are nothing without the people that fund us. There's a ton of different people out there that fund us, everybody from people that are part of our membership, right, that they're supporting us on a monthly basis. We have donors through just, the kindness of their heart. They love what we're doing. They see what we do as a huge value add. We also receive funding and manage contracts through the city, the state. Like I mentioned earlier, one of our biggest partners is Cascade Bicycle Club and WashDOT through the CCA funding. That's going to be the Climate Commitment Act. That's really the main kind of like way that we're able to put on a lot of these programs and give a lot of bikes out. So we have a variety of different ways that we're able to give people the resources they need and find funding and support in the community.
What I love about these programs is the barriers that they lower. When you have a bike that you can ride, you could even ride to school or ride to your part-time job or ride to your third job. All of that makes accessibility in the city of Tacoma so much easier. John, when we think about volunteering, gosh, what a fun gig that would be. How do people sign up to volunteer or to donate for upcoming youth programs?
Yeah, absolutely. So if you're looking to be a part, I would love for everybody that's listening to this to become a small part of our story, and support people like Connor and make this work possible. So check us out at secondcycle.org. Okay. You can also come on into the shop, and we're going to have all of the donation and everything that you need to know on our website. And if you don't want to go to the website, come on into the shop, meet me. Maybe Connor will be there. He might be working there. So
I love that. Say hi. Thank you both for being here today. Connor, thank you so much for being here and letting us get a little peek at your Second Cycle journey. And thank you, John, for leading this organization and continuing to make it just a shining example of a business that gives back.
Yeah, thank you. And I mean, I have a great team, right? And I have a great community to support me. And it's an easy job when everybody wants to work with you.
That's
and
right.
Everyone's happy to work with you.
It's true.
That's everybody else, not me.
That's right. Speaking of people I'm happy to work with, Deb, we're going to go to a commercial break, and then it's you and I at the table playing with the icing. And oh my gosh, don't go away. We'll be right back after this quick break.